everyone, welcome to TOTO booth here at ISH 2025 in Frankfurt. I'm Aya from TOTO Japan, and today I'll take you to a quick tour to show you our latest innovations. Now before we start, as we can see behind me, that's where our booth is, and it's actually at Forum Zero, which is an exclusive space, and we are the first non-European manufacturer to exhibit here. So let's get started. Okay, hi everyone, we're finally here at TOTO booth, so let's explore, come on. We have a lot of people coming in right now. So the concept here of TOTO booth this time is Life Anew, which is our slogan. And as you can see, we have the sunlight coming from behind, and we have the greens on both sides. So this is something that we want to express is the simple, natural environment to keep it simple, which is our Life Anew slogan. So here is the Nearest series, which is our luxurious integrated toilet with washlet. So on the stage, we have the most high-end model, which is the Nearest NX. And on down here, we have the evolution of the whole Nearest series. And this time, we have the new colors right here, which is the matte white and the matte black. And this is not only for the WX wall hang, but we also have it on the floor style as well. So we have different choices that you can choose from. Here is our luxurious lifestyle space, which we include the Nearest NX collection. So here we have the Nearest NX, which is our high-end integrated toilet with washlet. And also over here we have the flotation tub, which is very interesting because it's the zero dimension, which means it feels like you're in a zero gravity, you're floating inside. And through many ergonomics and brain science research, we have found out that this relaxes you and it releases the stress on the joints of your body. So these are the high-end products that we show here at the Nearest NX collection. So what we want to show here is our extended color lineups, including the faucet, push plates, wash basin, and toilets. So first of all, the faucets, we have new colors coming up, including the rose gold, titanium, and graphite. And we have both polished and brushed, so we have different choices for you to choose from. Of course, under here we have the push plates. We have 7 colors are coming up soon. And over here we have, as I mentioned, the wash basin and the colors for the toilet. So the wash basin, we have 4 seasonal colors, which we will dive into later. And over here we have the matte beige and the matte gray new color toilets as well. So we have the spatial design here that we provide. First of all, here is the matte beige space. As you can see, we have the whole warm and approachable design by the matte beige, and also the faucet is also by the rose gold. So it's actually a matching color, and it's a very comfortable space for you. So over here we have the matte black space, which is the concept of a very moody, modern city style. So we will let you know what we have here. So here we have the new matte black oval-shaped wash basin with the faucet, the black faucet. And on this side we have the shower, which is also all unified with the black colors. And over here, as you can see, we have our new color, which is the bi-color. Inside is white and outside is black. So we have the 2 colors that is combined together. and it creates a great harmony in these modern style hotels. And you can see this is a very luxurious flotation tub. And of course, here we have the new matte black colored Neurus WX, which is the wall hung toilet. And not just the toilet itself, we can see that on the back, the push plate is also black as well. And on this side, we have the remote control and the accessories that are all unified in the same black color, so you can have a unified space. So over here, we have the matte gray space for you, and we will introduce what we have here. So over here we have the matte gray wash basin combined with our polished graphite faucet. And also over here we have the matte gray toilet as well. And over here we have the wash basin, which is matte gray, of course. And here we have the stylish ZL faucet series. So it's very thin and very stylish. So here we have the luxurious space for you, which is the combination of rose gold and the matte black. So over here we have the matte black wash basin combined with our new brushed rose gold faucet and also with the accessories. So this space, as a global company, we are focusing on the 5-star hotel spaces. So this is a very luxurious space, and we have the rose gold shower over here as well. And coming over here, we also have the toilet, which is the push plate is rose gold accessories, and also the handheld spray douche. So over here, what we want to say is that, of course, we have the washlet inside, but we want to meet the needs of various needs. So we also have the colors for the handheld spray douche as well. So we can continue to meet everyone's needs. And over here, we have the white and the brushed graphite, which is combined together as a space to show you. So we have the stylish white, entire white atmosphere with the brushed graphite, which is also our new color, which is coming soon. And it's all unified with accessories. And of course, with the Neurus AS, we have the washlet, where we also have the handheld spray douche, and which is also in the graphite. So over here, we have the pure white bathroom space. As you can see, we have the white and the brushed nickel faucet combined together. Over here, we have our new colors coming up soon. First of all, we have the rose gold, which is the polished. And down here, we have the brushed version of the rose gold. And then onto here, we have the brushed titanium. And then the polished titanium as well. And the third color is the polished graphite and the brushed graphite. So we have 3 colors with both 2 finishing, which is the polished and brushed. So in total, we have 6 colors to provide you. So this is one of my favorite TOTO faucet series, which I'll explain what they are. So first of all, here we have the Japanese cultured inspired faucet. The first one is the Japanese sword. As you can see, it's very slight and very sharp. It has the whole edges, just like a Japanese sword. And over here in the middle, we have the concept, which is on the Japanese bell, which is usually in the temple. So you can see the curves like the bell. And also on the bottom right here. And last but not the least, some of you may know the shrine, Japanese shrine, we have the torii. So it has a little curve just like the torii gate. So that's inspired by the Japanese shrine. So these are actually the new concept colors, which is the Four Seasons wash basin. So over here we have the spring, which is the green, forest green with the polished nickel faucet. And next we have the summer. We have the mandarin orange wash basin combined with the brushed nickel faucet. And then here we have autumn, which is the scarlet red wash basin combined with the polished French gold faucet. And lastly, we have winter, which is the ash blue wash basin combined with the brushed graphite faucet. So as you can see, we have these four colors and you can choose from them to combine with your bathroom space. So this is the actual space of using one of our four season colors. This time we chose the mandarin orange summer colored wash basin. Over here we have a beautiful wall, which is one of our main spots here in ISH booth. As you can see, we have 50 different fresh flowers, and this is showing that our new four season colors wash basin is combined together. So these are actually real flowers to show the real colors, the natural colors. And also a lot of the customers come and take photos and they smell it, and we give them a great experience, including the Serenity Pool down here. Here we have TOTO's technology area where we show many of our unique technologies, including our clean synergy, which we will introduce right now for you. So this is our first area, which we have those three areas, which is the Primus, Sepiontech, and Tornado Flush. So what we want to show here is based on our ceramic bowl, based on this toilet based technology. So over here, what we are showing is the Primus, where before you use the toilet, we spray on the water onto the bowl, so the waste does not easily stick to the surface. And over here, we have the Sepiontech, which is our unique technology of glazing the glass glaze onto the surface of the bowl, so it's easier to make the waste to not cling on, as you can see here. So without Sepiontech and with Sepiontech. So the glass glaze is actually done during the manufacturing process, so it lasts forever, and so it's easier to maintenance, and the waste won't cling easily. So we also have the flushing technology here, which we call the Tornado Flush. What's unique about this is that it's 360-degree swirl, as I can show you right now. So it covers the whole edge and completely washes it off. So it leaves the stain. It does not leave dirt on it. And also, it's just the one swirl, so we can save a lot of water. So it's very eco-friendly. Here we have our e-water plus technology, which is the water that is electrolyzed to produce the hypochlorous acid and also sodium hydroxide. So this is very clean. First of all, we show you the washlet 1, which it cleanses itself, not only on the exterior, but as you can see on the inside. So the e-water plus goes inside and it cleans both inside out. What's good about this is after a while, this goes back to original water, ordinary water. So it's very safe and eco-friendly. So you don't need to use any detergent our chemicals. Not only the washlet one, but we also use e-water plus onto the spray onto the bowl, as you can see here. So if we spray the e-water plus onto the bowl, it makes it clean and hygiene for a long time. So people after use, the next person can use it comfortably. So the e-water plus here is actually also under the seat that we've done. This is actually something new. So usually under the seat we don't see the stain, but when you open up we have the stains, and it actually prevents the stain to stick on with the e-water plus. So this is some of the details that TOTO also focuses on. So what we want to show here is our clean design. As you can see, the wand is actually on top of the bowl. So why do we actually put it on top of the washlet wand? It's because if there's an overflow inside the bowl, it doesn't contact with the wand. So we would want to have keep it clean at all times and have less contact to the water. So here we have our washlet cleansing technology. So as you can see from the wand, the water will straightly come out, and it looks like it's just water, but actually we have air inside, as you can see the demonstration here. So we call the air in water way. What's good about this is that it gives you comfort, and also it saves water. So this is very unique to us. And also under here we have the rear cleansing, which is 43 degrees, and the front cleansing, which is 53 degrees. So this is very unique, and it's only TOTO since 1980s. And this is what's interesting about this is that the water does not bounce back to the wand and keep it in hygiene at all times. So over here we have our unique technology, which is called the Actolite. And what's interesting about this is the bowl is actually with the photocatalytic glaze, and we have the near UV light over here. So once we close it after use, we can actually break down the waste onto the bowl so it keeps it clean. The motto of ISH this year is Solutions for Sustainable Future. So TOTO here has been conscious of sustainability since 100 years ago, and now we have the initiatives here exhibit for you. So one of our shared value is right here, the TOTO Will 2030. So our goal is to achieve a carbon neutral society, and in order to do that by 2050, we have the TOTO Will 2030, which is a key benchmark to reduce energy and also water and the carbon issues. So not only just ourselves for the key benchmarks, we actually have done the achievement through the verification of third parties as well, which means these third parties have been verified, and also it's a meaning of how we are transparent and honest. So regarding the water consumption, we think differently. Usually many people think that a lot of the CO2 emission is done in the manufacturing process, but actually after many research, we have found out that the usage of the product, including the water consumption, is the most emission of the CO2. So what we want to say here is that the transferring of the water has actually causes the CO2 emission, and we are focusing on the reduction of this water consumption through our technology. So another initiative we have done is the reducing packaging material. This is quite interesting. As you can see, this is an origami-inspired 3D structure using only cardboard. So what is good about this is that we can reduce 92% of the packaging made of the cardboard, because usually they would use plastic and styrofoams, but we just use the cardboard, and with the as much less as possible, so we can actually save the transport and also the materials. And what's also interesting is about the ISH this time, our exhibit materials is all reused and it's reusable. So including these strand boards and well boards, and also the curtain is quite interesting, where we have the curtain is more light, because usually we would use wooden pillars, and it would have more waste materials. But through the curtains, we can see that we don't need to use many materials. So it can have a reduction of the transport fee and also reduction of the waste material. And as you can see, we can see the sunlight from the outside, so we don't need to use many lights. So it reduces the energy consumption. So over here, we have the Tokyo Toilet Project, which is actually done by the Nippon Foundation and the Shibuya City District. What's the concept here is actually usually public toilets are dirty, scary, and dark, but we wanted to change the image. So we have these very famous architects and designers across the world and from Japan who actually designs these toilets so everyone can easily go and use it. And of course, every toilet actually have a barrier-free toilet. So this is also another thing that we want all the people to comfortably use the public toilets